snakes. What are these?
So these guys are Kenyan sand boas, and these are some of the calmest snake species. They really do just want to hang out and sit on you. And we actually have 2 fully grown adults here. So the females are significantly larger than the males.
So you have the female, Jake has the male.
Yes. Yep.
Look at the size difference.
It really is incredible just how much bigger the females are.
So they are native to like an arid climate? Is that what they like?
These guys are native to northern Africa, and really anywhere that has like a dry, sandy or rocky type substrate, they're gonna live in it. These guys will live in the substrate itself. They're burrowers. So they'll spend pretty much all day under the substrate. They'll just poke out their nose and their eyes. That way they can kind of see what's going on, and then they wait for something to walk by and then they snatch it.
Are they full grown?
They are full grown.
Okay,
Yep.
So yours is a little tiny guy.
Yeah, he is a little tiny guy. They're a pretty unique species too. You were talking about burrowing through the sand. You can kind of see their eye placement is closer to the top of their head, whereas
yeah,
a
I
lot
can
of
see
snakes
that.
are more sort of on the side of their head. They also have a really rough tail. Do you wanna give them a little?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, touch Anna there. Their tail is
really
really rough,
interesting.
and Sam, you were saying that there's some camouflage with that to sort of trick predators, and that also helps them push through the sand and burrow into the sand.
So part of the fun of Boo in the Zoo, besides the fact that it's a Chattanooga tradition, kids have grown up there. If you have more than one Halloween costume, you get to come multiple times and show it off. Is that you do get to meet these animals. So like y'all let me pet the snake. Is that something that the kids can do?
Definitely. In our Hellbender building next to the Education Center, we set up a little exhibit called Creepy Crawlies, where we show off snakes and spiders and other animals that are sort of generally considered to be like creepy a little bit, but we kind of let people interact with them and educate them on why these animals are important and not really something to be afraid of or to dislike necessarily.
It's interesting. It would be fun to like sit back and watch the ages of the children, because at some point that fear gets instilled in you. It's not always instinctive.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, very often, especially at creepy crawlies, a lot of the kids come running up. They really want to see the animal, especially the extra creepies, the insects that we have. And absolutely, after a certain age, they start getting a little bit more nervous. They start looking to their parents of, oh, is this okay? Should I be afraid? Should I go up to it?
Yeah.
It's crazy to see.
Although I don't think I would have ever been not afraid of a tarantula. I just don't think that day ever existed in my world. So the fun in the month of October is not only for the kids. You also have an adult-only night.
Yes, absolutely. So Boo in the Zoo, like you said, is 3 weekends, and then on Halloween, and then on October 23rd, we're doing Frights and Pints. So that's our second year doing Frights and Pints, which is our 21+ Halloween celebration. So we do a costume contest, DJ, dance floor. You get 4 drink tickets with admission, so plenty of beer and wine as you tour the zoo, which is really fun. And then there's VIP options as well, where you can go to a special part of the zoo, do animal meet and greets, have an open bar, a specialty cocktail, things like that. You can see by the pictures on your screen that people got really into the costume contest.
They go into it,
Yeah, I believe the folks who won last year were dressed up as Shrek and different characters, and they painted their faces green and all of that. So, yeah, there it is. So people got really into the costume contest, which was a lot of fun. And those events are so fun. I mean, you tour the zoo after hours, and I really love the 21+ events too, just because it's like adults get to kind of feel like kids again and connect with wildlife in a way that they don't usually get to do. So the zoo's for adults too, is what I like to say.
You know, the zoo it's always been a go-to. I know when my children were growing up, that was the, hey, you want to meet up and go to the zoo, let the kids go have a play date together kind of thing. But y'all have added so much over the years. So there was a time when it wasn't necessary to hurry and get your tickets for things like Boo in the Zoo.
Yes.
Those days are over. You have to have all these weekends now because it's so popular.
Boo in the Zoo is a classic. I mean, we've been doing it for decades at the zoo. So yes, I definitely recommend people going to chatzoo.org and getting their tickets online. I recommend people coming to Boo in the Zoo earlier in the month than maybe they would like to, because it happens every year where we might have a few tickets left on the 10th or the 11th, but then by the time people are trying to get tickets around Halloween, it's sold out. And it happens every year where we have people call us and we have to say, I'm sorry, it's sold out. So definitely recommend people checking it out now. And it does start tonight. So definitely
and the
hope
weather's
people come
perfect
out.
this weekend.
It's going to be a great weekend.
Take advantage of it. Do these guys have names?
They do. So the female here is Anna, and the male is Little John.
Do they live in the same habitat? Do y'all keep them together?
We keep them separated. Pretty much any reptile, if you put a male and female together, you're going to get babies. We don't want to actively breed these guys at the moment, so they are unpaired.
And how rare are they? Jake said they're rare. Are they? They're not like endangered rare,
No,
are they?
they're not endangered. You don't very often see them in zoos. That's how they're a little bit more rare, because they do hide all day, so you don't really see them on exhibit.
Can you tip her ever so slightly so that people can see the coloring pattern? She's just beautiful.
She really is. It really is the perfect Halloween snake.
Yeah, I will say
Fall-time snake,
that I've got like an insider scoop because we're getting to go out in November. Y'all are super happy for Boo in the Zoo and the Halloween fun, but they're getting ready for your Asian Lantern Festival.
Yes, and we're going to do 3+U live, or at the Asian Lantern Festival, maybe not live,
when
but
it's all
from the
dark
Asian
and
Lantern
beautiful.
Festival. Yes, so this year, we change up the theme every year. So for those who don't know, at the festival, you tour the zoo at night, you see hundreds of lanterns that make up, this year, about 50 different unique displays. This year, we're calling it the Asian Lantern Festival Forest of Fantasy, and it's going to have dragons and mythical creatures and fairies and a Christmas section as well, Christmas trees, snowmen, Santa Claus.
The season's just kicking off.
Yes.
So, okay, get your tickets for tonight. Boo in the Zoo starts. Then look for Frights and Pints coming up October 23rd.
Yes.
And thanks for the education on these little guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Count on Local 3 News for more local stories, bringing you the stories that affect your life, going beyond the headlines so you know what's really going on. Local 3 News. Everywhere you are.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
When you buy your eyewear locally at Eye Optical,
you're choosing 3 generations of personalized service.
A family commitment to your satisfaction.
and nearly 50 years of experience fitting frames and lenses to your lifestyle.
Our reputation is on the line every day, and we don't take that lightly.
See clearly.
Shop locally.
At Eye